to the expedition headquarters. We already did the tome in that building.
Knock it off.
What'd you say to me? I'm not mad, I'm just on a mission, and I'm tired of being pushed around by the weirdos in this city. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to the Sinking City, Episode 6, where we need to get the personal effects of the captain.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
No. So what we're looking for, let's... Hold on. Go back to our case book. We could go to the diving suit factory Sanders directed us to. I'm talking about the captain, the ship's log. So we still have the burned documents as evidence. The only deduction we have is that the Titania incident happened because whatever they found drove them mad. So we need to go to the surgery ward, right, in the basement, to look for the log of the ship Titania so that we can see where exactly they went. Now, we were already down here earlier. I didn't really see anything, but perhaps it was not available until we knew why we needed to be down here. This does not look like a surgery ward. Ah, the ship's log for the Titania. Ergen accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd, reached the blank. Crew reporting hallucinations. March 23rd, distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. Also found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered ancient walls, asked for crates with tools, sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged, his madness disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Okay, so all the evidence collected is green. Key evidence collected means we didn't get all the evidence. We're missing evidence. Oh, see, that's... So there is a difference between all evidence collected and key evidence collected. Interesting. Got the ship's log. The expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are not far from Oakmont Port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. Ooh. Albert was the only one saved. The crew were rioting and afraid of his insanity. They cast him adrift. Doesn't really get us anywhere. Well, I know that if we're missing evidence in these cases, it's going to impact our deductions that we can make in the mind's eye. So I'm inclined to go back and revisit some of these other places with a fresh look. I'm not even going to ask. Let's also look at the Mystic Tomes, see if there's any nearby, which there are not. The nearest ones are actually pretty far away. Oof, that's the Devil's Teeth. Yikes, that's pretty far out at sea. I mean, it's not. It's close to the... But look at the contour lines. It's getting deep. It's not that deep, but, yeah. It's a little concerning being that far off considering everything I've seen thus far. Alright, if we switch back to the letters from... Wait. Found the Pride, which we've marked over there. Field research, which, yep, we've marked here and there. So the letters from Oakmont are the only ones that are sort of nearby, and I'm thinking we should spend a little bit more time exploring these and not just write them off, because we took the time to read them and mark them all down, and I'm thinking they have importance. So let us head to the lone child in our casebook. Right, the visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. Let's do it. These aren't as clear-cut as, like, finding a tome and using clues to find the tome, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing here, but let's give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, will you shine my shoes, sir? No. No, we don't have time for that. No, not enough time. No time. This is insane that people live like this. So this is where the vision of the lone child was? Again, I don't understand. Well, okay. Alright, so let's go back to the dock. And then what I think we'll do is see if we can run up this cliff. Oops, that's not gonna work. Let's see if we can get up top there. That's seems like something specific. Maybe a police officer? No, you don't really look like a police officer. Yeah, look at this. This is something here. Uh-huh. And this is technically still the corner of St. Elmo and Kingsport Street. Right up here. That's like a shark, like, stuck in the building. Boy, this was a cataclysmic flood. This is ridiculous. No! Oh, well, now there's no point to not go down here because... Oh! Oh, we'll just climb up like that. Alright, well, give me what's in the box. Some gunpowder, really? I think I blew it. I need to go up there. Alright, let's slog through the seaweed a little bit. You know, I don't know what your stake in all this is, but I've got a pretty good feeling that you need to go away.
Please.
How are you afraid of me? You're carrying some gnarled up staff and you got all this bloody writing. It looks quite demonic. You better... Yeah. I'm not completely mad. I'm just fed up with these cultists wandering these streets like everything's fine. Am I not allowed to climb this? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, nope, there we go. So... Huh, well, this is the corner. Alright, let's read it for a second longer. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, I could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. Let me in. Let me in. I refuse to believe that these are not anything we can do. Here, what about... is this... There's no climbing this at all. This is a big waste. So we have... if we look at our map, it could be on this side over here. We've got this building here. This seems very much like the corner, but we should not take that for granted. All right, let's borrow this boat over here. Ooh. Got some of those Innsmouth tattoos on you. That building still has power. It's quite remarkable. The ocean is just totally reclaiming this place. This is the corner. Double, triple check. Kingsport and Elmo Lane. Corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. There's no other place that these intersect, right? Okay, well, let's push onto this side of the corner then. Uh-huh. This is something. I'm not sure what that symbol means, but let's do a little bit of crafting. I'm starting to get really nervous. Okay, I would love to get a better gun, too. Let's not be afraid to do some of that. Ooh. Don't... what happens if I step into the water and I fall through? Yikes. Okay. I don't know what that bowl is doing for you. Oh, somebody's cooking something. Yeah. Somebody's trying to stay warm and dry. I don't know if they're succeeding, but it said the corridor and the hallway. Yeah, exactly. This is not real. This is but an illusion. Okay. This would have been where the child was playing. I'm sure that we've missed clues by not using our mind's eye enough. Alright, well, it looks like this is the note left behind by the child. FM. I do not know where Mahami and Dabby went. Mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I am all be myself, and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankies, I would be so happy. If you are nice people and you find this, note I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are wet and sad now. My name is Timmy, and if you help me, we can be the very best friends. Just please, no more monsters. I am all red and sticky. Ugh, that's pretty horrible. Pretty horrible, so... yeah, so that one is done. So we can fully remove that off the map. That means we do need to be cognizant of where these sections have come up before, like this one here that we've walked past a couple of times. And then we had this one over here, which we're going to go back to collect that evidence. So we'll put those together. Okay, and for now, though, let's go ahead and spend our knowledge point. So we have all this bonus experience. We could go with up to 25 pieces of crafting material being held. I'm thinking, though, what we need is... better proficiency with battle rifles, submachine gun, 2 additional shells. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. I mean, I feel like that's not bad. 7 more pistol rounds. This is just carry more rounds. Carry more. 10 more submachine gun rounds. Unnatural recovery. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for 1 last fighting chance. Oh, so many good choices. I kind of want better crafting, though. Yeah, let's start with carrying more materials. I think that's the right call. Alright, so now we've done our little side mission here. No, edit this and delete it, please. Thank you. Alright, well, let's get back down to the fast travel point. And then we'll use the fast travel point to go back over to the expedition headquarters. We already did the tome in that building. What'd you say to me? I'm not mad, I'm just on a mission, and I'm tired of being pushed around by the weirdos in this city. I don't know what your deal is. Just stay away from me. I'm completely mad. I'm just beating up a phone booth. You're the ones that are mad. You are. Sure. Let's go here. And don't forget to reload your weapon. Alright, so we want to go to here. Lullaby Crossroad. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my visions somehow because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo.
Please help a fella out.
No, 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 no. I don't have time for this. I've got a lot of my own significant issues I'm battling with here. Everybody does. This place really is like kind of like hell on earth. If hell was full of water. Oh! Oh! Hey! Hey!
He's mad.
Knock it off!
Completely mad.
I'm not completely mad, I'm just trying to fight for decency in this crazy town. Coverside corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Said he fell in the dirt like a hobo again. Could it have something to do with the fight that I just witnessed? No, surely not. Ooh. So much stuff. Why can't I activate my mind's eye? Something's going on here. Hold on. This has got to be the place. Let's craft a few more rounds. Can't carry anymore, so let's go ahead. We'll use this first aid kit. So then we'll loot another one. Alright, easy does it. Okay. No, 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 no. This isn't... Ugh. It's just... This infested area is just gonna be trouble for me. I don't think that's it. I think it's one of these buildings. We've just got to look around for a building to enter, maybe. I'm starting to amass my ammunition, and I don't want to spend it all. Oh, it's got to be this, right? What is this one called again? Lullaby Crossroad. Falling asleep on the street. That doesn't sound like that's in a building, though. Be nice when we can get a different gun. Better gun. Is this a thing? We can't climb on. No, that looks almost like a bridge made for us, though, but it is not. Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Because Tanner Street... This is Bassett Street, Roosevelt Street. Tanner Street is actually right here. That is where we have to go, is in that infested area. I'll bet. Unless one of these buildings are... Tanner Street. Alright, hold on, hold on. If we go this way, this is kind of the same infested area, right? Because, so they're saying from here to here, this is all an infested area in here. Said he fell asleep in the street. Alright, we've got to just go in there and mix it up. Let's craft a few more bullets. Okay, fair enough. Now, come on. Now this area is going to continue to yield these problems, being an infested area. So let's go ahead and loot while we can. Oh. See, no, we're getting deeper into the infested area here. Somebody fell asleep in this street? That's a bad time now. Is this not... Oh, come on now. Alright, now, knock it off. I'm trying my sanity big time. Alright, now. And just like that, they went away. Okay, hold the phone. Let's reload. All right. Okay. What is happening here? Cordite, we've got rags. There's all kinds of stuff we can't really craft yet, though. We are going to craft our first aid kits, and then a couple more rounds of this and of that. Alright, we've got more stuff we can search here. Nope, first aid kits. We just crafted one, sadly. It's got to be that there's an illusion here, maybe. See, we're straying away from the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road, though. We're pretty far away from that corner now. But that is an abandoned building. That's Ambrose Street. Okay, let's go in here. Oh. Come on. We're just gonna club you down with our spade here. Because for whatever reason they can't hurt you up close like this. Alright now. Let's get our first aid kit. Oh. What? Oh no. Oh. No. Oh. That's... Is that where we're supposed to be? This can't be it. No, I don't think we have the weapons for this. I mean, really, we're just rocking a couple of pistols? Oh. Notes about the visions that haunted a newcomer in Devil's Reef. Wait, no, okay, so we're still in the infested area then. Oh, let me out. Please, let me out. Oh, we can't handle that. We can't handle that at all. I'm not sure what I hit. I hit something. Okay, X. Let's restock on this a couple of times because that's. Oh, they're not gonna let me do that. They're like, no, that's a little cheesy. Well, son of a gun, I had ammunition laid out, and now I don't. So, all right, let's reload. Let's reload. So some of these missions are just going to require a better firearm. A lot better if I had, you know, the shotgun or even the submachine gun would be really nice. Okay, so we're going to go back to the expedition headquarters here. Because apparently, while we did get the key evidence, we did not collect all the evidence. And luckily, we're not playing on the hardest difficulty. If we were playing on the hardest difficulty, we would not get any indication that there was evidence still here to collect.
Guess I don't need the key.
So what would I be back here for? Maybe there's notes on... No, they burned everything. There was the cargo manifest.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Right. And why is this important? Smashed this beyond repair.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Okay, but we don't know the reason. That's...
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
got to have something to do with this mask, right?
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Right. So it has to just be that there is more evidence to be gathered here, but we're not at the position to currently gather it. That's got to be what it is. It's like there's no point coming back unless we know more about what we're looking for. Yeah, I think that's the right call, actually. So if we switch our casebook over to the main case, what we have is the diving suit factory. Western Grimhaven Bay on C. Smith Avenue between Levy Coffin Ave and Deep Shore Road. On C. Smith Avenue. Ugh, okay. Alright, well. Let's give it once over with our mind's eye active, and then I'm going to assume that we're just not able to discern the last of the clues here. Just a once over. We need to gather up on these supplies anyways. Restock all the ammunition we wasted.
Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Where?
Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Did I not find that before? I feel like I did.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
We use our mind eye here, we don't see anything. Okay. So if we go back to our evidence then, so there was evidence to get here. I'm glad I kept on it. So it didn't really put any evidence in our stuff though, did it? But it does say that all evidence now has been collected. Okay. I don't know how that evidence was important, but we'll stick with it.
Knock it off.
So now what we need is a nice fast travel point, so we'll just come down here past the police station. And honestly, I think before we do that, even though it might be just a tiny bit cheesy, we're gonna bounce into this infested area and loot these two containers really fast. None of these doors open here at all. Yep. And that M with the slashes means no joke. Not to be trifled with. Nope, they're already back. Goodbye. Alright, so we'll go to the fast travel. And we'll go back down to the dock and see if we can't scrounge up the last bit of evidence there before pressing on. And now we know from now on, we just need to be very thorough before we leave places. The man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. Oof, look out. All right, and we will continue from here in the next episode. Until then, take care.